Good morning. This is a recording for Tuesday, July 22nd. The Zen story for today is titled The Master Who Barked. The temple had always hummed with familiar sounds: the murmur of water in the garden basin, the rustling of robes as monks crossed the courtyard, the steady tap of the old broom sweeping fallen petals. Even the temple cat played its part, filling the halls with purrs and meows. But lately something had shifted. It began subtly enough. During the morning chants, the master, revered for his perfect timing and unwavering tone, began to hum, not softly, nor sweetly, but off-key, a lopsided melody that tangled with the harmony like a thread pulled loose from a monk's robe. The first time it happened, the monks glanced up like startled birds. When it happened again, they avoided each other's eyes. Later, in the shoe hole, the master left his sandals upside down, soles facing the sky like small boats overturned in the tide. One monk paused, bent to right them, and then hesitated. He straightened up and left them as they were. Another monk whispered, "Is he slipping?" A third nodded gravely. They carried these whispers with the same reverence they gave the old sutras, as if even confusion deserved a place on the altar. The cat too had noticed. It began to paw at the upturned sandals. More than once, it was caught mimicking the master's off-key hum, a low, throaty sound vibrating in its chest, tail curling like a question mark. And so the anise spread, soft as smoke, filling the spaces between breaths and bows. One dawn, the meditation bell rang. The monks filed into the hall. The cat took its usual place by the door, tail flicking in a slow rhythm. Silence grew dense, as if the air itself had thickened. Breath, stillness, the long, unbroken hum of presence. Then, from the front of the room, the master barked. Not a single sharp bark, but a sequence, low, rhythmic, deliberate, like the call of some temple dog. One bark, two, three, then a pause, another two, softer, almost playful. The monks froze, their spines turning to bamboo. Some clenched their jaws, some pressed their hands tighter to their laps. One swallowed so hard it echoed like thunder in his own ears. Still the master barked, head slightly tilted, as if answering some unseen companion just outside the walls. The sound was not frantic or mad, but alive, so alive it unsettled the very notion of the right place, the right practice. And then he stopped. Only the echo remained, folding itself into silence. The master turned to face the assembly, the corners of his mouth curled, not in mockery, but in something deeper. Mischief? Compassion? Who could say? At that moment, the cat, who had been stone still, let out a single raspy meow. Not its usual whisper of sound, but something very different. Something that startled the monks more than all the barking had. It cracked the tension like dry wood in a winter fire. A ripple of laughter rose, first hesitant, then helpless, spilling through the hall. Some monks leaned on each other, others wiped tears from their eyes. One slapped the floor, laughing so hard his face turned red. The master simply bowed once, slow and deep, as if bowing to the laughter itself, and then walked out without a word. The monks, still catching their breath, slowly unfolded their legs. A few glance toward the cat, which sat serenely licking its paws as if nothing at all had happened. And yet something had. From that day on, the cat would occasionally let out a single, strange yowl, a sound not quite a meow, not quite a bark, at the most unexpected moments, in the middle of silent meals, during the solemn ringing of the bell, or just as someone reached for their sandals. And every time, the monks would find themselves teetering at the edge of laughter or wonder, never quite sure which. The sound left them lighter, yet unsettled, like standing on the edge of a great invisible joke whose punchline would never fully arrive. And so the temple returned to its quiet rhythm, now laced with the softest trace of absurdity. The sandal still lay upside down, the cat still watched and listened, and the master, he never barked again. But sometimes, just sometimes, his lips moved as if he might. Take a comfortable position and, as always, take a few moments to arrive into stillness. Maybe close your eyes and take a nice, satisfying breath in and out. Feel the breath entering your nose, cool and light, and then feel the warmth as you exhale, releasing tension, allowing you to soften a bit. There is no need to change anything. Just observe and notice the space around you and the quiet spaces between sounds. Be here in this moment, just as it is. Thoughts may come, let them pass, like clouds, like ripples, like water. And now take a moment to reflect. Can surprise be part of your practice and not a break from it? Can surprise be part of your practice and not a break from it? Now bring your hands to your heart and send the energy of loving kindness to yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel cared for, protected, at ease. May I remember that I have enough, I do enough, and I am enough. May I touch deep, natural peace. As you gently let go of your practice, scan your body and notice what's going on for you right now, physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you, really? And as you go through your day today, I invite you to continue with this reflection. Can surprise be part of your practice and not a break from it? As always, enjoy your discoveries. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a lovely day. Tomorrow is Wednesday with Lorna's breathing practice, and I will see you on Thursday.